Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a BTS February 2026 cover ranking of all the different covers that Jimin, V, and Jin have. So these are my tiers. Cover Boy is basically like it's my top pick. I'd have it on the cover. It's my favorite. Worldwide Handsome is basically like I love it. They look great, but it's not my favorite. Cliche but okay is it's a great picture, but it's like I've seen it before. It's similar to something they've done in the past. Like it's a little cliche, perhaps the pose they're doing or something like that. It's like, the kind of picture where it's like I've seen this before, so it's not as original. And Cover Board is just like it's too simple. They could have done more with it. It could have been more interesting, avant-garde, that sort of thing. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start with Jimin. Okay, so this one here is going to be in Worldwide Handsome. I love the picture. I love the side profile. His skin is glowing. I like how his hair kind of has somewhat of this like wet gelled look to it. It looks really nice. I love the colors and the contrast. It's a beautiful picture, but at the same time, it's just kind of simple. So because of that, that's why it's in Worldwide Handsome, because he looks amazing. He looks stunning, but it's just not my favorite picture of him. And then this next one here, I would also put in Worldwide Handsome because it's a great picture. He looks amazing. Again, I love the contrast with him being in dark colors and then having the bright colors from the flowers. But I just wish they would have zoomed in on Jimin more so he would take up more space in the photo, where I feel like there's just a lot of empty space in the photo. I just wish they would have, really captured more of Jimin in the photo to show that he has this strong presence. So for that, it's Worldwide Handsome. It's a great picture, but not the best picture. This one I would put in cliche but okay, because I feel like I've seen this sort of picture before with him where it's flowers and light colors. When I first saw this, it looked like a picture from his Muse album. If someone told me this was a picture that didn't make the cut for the photo cards or photo books, I would believe it, because it literally looks like the same kind of vibe and concept as the Muse album. It's not a bad picture. It's just we've seen this before, so it's not my favorite. And then it's just also the facial expression he has. It isn't my favorite either. It's not bad, but it's just not giving much. He's just kind of sitting there, It's he's just kind of there, but it's not really doing much. This one I would put in Cover Board because, again, he's just sitting there. There's not really a lot going on. I will say I do think I understand what kind of concept they were trying to go for here, because I think we all know Jimin, he's on the shorter side and he's quite slim. So I feel like they were trying to do the oversized thing, give him the big pants and then have the couch and the props. But again, it's just not a lot going on for me. It's it ironically, it feels too simple, even though I feel like they weren't trying to have it be simple. I don't know. It's not a bad picture. It's just not the best picture. I feel like maybe it would have been better if he was standing so we could see the details of the pants better versus him just sitting there in the seat. And the props also just feel kind of random. I feel like they just put some stuff there to try to make the picture more interesting. And I think if they wanted to make the picture more interesting, maybe he could have been standing. Maybe he could have been holding one of the props or something. I just feel like they could have done more with it to try to make it interesting. And the same with this one. It's he's just sitting there with the cape, and his expression is kind of blank looking to me. I think this picture would have been better if he had been standing, or had been moving the cape, like something with him in motion with the cape. I think that would have been better. Because this one, again, it's like he's just sitting there, and it's not a bad picture. I mean, he looks great in the picture. I just think if he were moving, like he's a dancer, he knows how to move. It would have been cool to see him maybe like do a spin and like have the cape fly out a little bit or something to really show like his personality and just to give the picture more life. This one I would put in cliche but okay, because I really do like the facial expression. I feel like the smolder is very intense. I get like what kind of mood they were going for with the picture, because he's like in dark colored clothing and then you have like the white background, so I get what they were trying to do. But at the same time, it's just too simple. It's just he's literally just standing there with his hands in his pockets. Like, it's not a bad picture. He looks great, but again, it's just a little too simple. Maybe if they had him do some sort of pose, or maybe this could have been a picture where they could have incorporated a prop or had him do something with his hands besides put them in his pocket. It's just a little too simple for me. And then this last one, it goes in Cover Boy. I love it. I love the colors. I love the contrast. I love his outfit. I feel like this picture, it's like very simple, timeless, elegant. I like how, at least here with the prop, he's like doing something with it. Like he has this lollipop and it looks like he's about to lick on it. The lollipop. So I like this because it's like he's in the process of doing something. It's not just like, hey, stand here, hey, pose. I like this sort of picture because of how it's like a mix of, I think, innocence, but also like maturity, because like the look on his face, again, it's like he's got kind of this like dangerous look on his face. Like he kind of looks like he's got a trick up his sleeve or something. So it's like he looks kind of dangerous and mature, but then it's also like he's about to, lick a lollipop and eat a lollipop. And, lollipops are seen as innocent and childlike and everything. So I feel like there's like a good contrast here where it's like he looks kind of, tough and mature, but at the same time, it's like he's literally just going to eat a lollipop. So he's not that bad or edgy, if that makes sense. Okay, so next I'm going to do Jin. So this one here, I will put in Worldwide Handsome. I think it's an amazing picture. I love the side profile. I love the colors. I love how it has this ombre effect. I feel like it's simple but striking. That's how I would describe the picture. The only thing I don't like is I wish we could have seen more of the other side of his face. Like, I understand that it's like a side profile picture, but I wish I could see like both of his eyes. Like, I think if they had just had him turn his face a little more to like the left so we could see like the other side of his face a little more, it would be like my favorite. So because of that, that's why I have it in Worldwide Handsome. And then this next one I also have in Worldwide Handsome because, yeah, it's kind of the same thing. I'd like to see more of his face. Like, I think it's a great picture. It's not bad. It's Jin, so what's going to be a bad picture, really? Like, it's a great picture, but, yeah, if I were them, again, I would have liked to have seen a little more of his face, so if they could have had him turn his head a little more, and then also just zoom in on his face a little more, I think that would have made the picture better. Okay, this next one is like cliche, but okay, because it is a nice picture, but I just feel like I've seen this picture a lot. I feel like this is like a typical pose he does where he kind of turns his head to the side. Like, again, it's not a bad picture. He looks great. It's just not the most original picture. Like, I feel like I've seen this kind of picture 100 times before, so it's not my favorite. And then this one, I feel the same way. It's like, he looks great. He looks stunning. I mean, he's worldwide handsome for a reason. But again, it's like, I feel like I've seen him do this kind of pose before. So because of that, it just feels a little cliche, you know? And then this one here, I would put in worldwide handsome. I like how it's a little more mature because it's like Jin usually doesn't show a lot of skin. So I feel like for him to show a little bit of his back and do something a little more mature and grown up definitely shows that he's like breaking out of his shell a little bit. He's trying something different. I really like the picture. Again, I wish we could see a little more of his face, but I get what they were going for. Like, it's a great picture, but it's just not my favorite. But I would definitely like to see more pictures like that from him in the future, where it's just something a little different, and it's not just like, here's a close-up of my handsome face. This one here, I would say is also cliche, but okay, because, again, I feel like I've seen this kind of picture before, where it's like a close-up of his face, he's got his hand near his lips and everything. Like, it's not a bad picture. He looks great, but I've definitely seen that kind of picture before, so I can't really give it many points for, like, originality. You know what I mean? And then this last one, I would put in Cover Boy, because I really do like it. I love that blue shirt. I want that shirt. It looks very soft and comfortable. But I love this because I love how it's like you got the blue silk shirt with like the jewelry, and I like how he's kind of looking off into the distance. Like, I just really like the colors, and it just all goes, I feel like everything in the picture just complements each other very well. Like, it's a good shot, I think, of his face, and like his skin and his hair look good. Like, it's just a very simple, timeless, natural looking picture. Like, again, it's like he looks like he's doing something. Like, instead of it just being like a picture of his face, it's like he's got like his hands up in like a pose. So it makes it look a little more natural, if that makes sense. So yeah, that one is my favorite out of Jin's. And last but not least is V. So this one here, I would put in Coverboard because we're just not seeing that much of his face. Like, it's not a bad picture. Like, I feel like I get what they were trying to go for. I feel like they were trying to do something kind of different and edgy by having, like, the props. I think that's, like, a strawberry in his mouth. I'm not really sure exactly what that is. It looks like a strawberry or some kind of, like, red berry with, like, studs on it. So, like, I get what they were trying to go for. Like, I do like the colors. But yeah, it's just not my favorite picture. It's not bad, but it's just not my favorite. I would have liked to have seen more of his face. And then this one here, I would also put in Coverboard because I get what they were going for. Like, I like that there's, like, some motion in the picture. Like, he looks like he's, like, walking and, like, raising his arms. So I like that there's some motion in it. But I just don't like that the fabric is covering half of his face. I mean, he's just such a handsome man. He has such a, beautiful face. I would love to see more of the face. So because of that, because it's not really zoomed in on his face and they're covering half of his face with the fabric, I just have to put that one in Coverboard. This one I would put in cliche but okay, because it's like I get what they're trying to do here. I feel like they're trying to do that whole like, oh, he's mature kind of vibe, like show that he's grown up, he's a little more edgy now. So like I get what they're trying to do. I really like the look in his eyes, like it's so intense. I love the smolder. But again, it's like he's covering half of his face. I want to see more of his face. Like, if his whole face was showing, I think it would probably be in the cover boy tier. But because half his face isn't showing, I just feel like we're not getting the full effect of what they were trying to show with the picture. Like, I see the potential in it because he's got that fierce gaze, but I just feel like because half of his face is covered, we're not getting like the full effect and emotion and everything that we're supposed to get. This one I would put in Worldwide Handsome. I really like what they're going for here. I like the red hair. I feel like it has a nice contrast with his skin and also with the GQ being in that like navy blue color. The only thing I don't like about this picture is the chain. I feel like the chain is just kind of distracting and unnecessary. I just feel like they didn't really need it. But yeah, I do like the picture. I like the contacts he has in his eyes. I feel like it gives him like a more bold look. Like, honestly, this picture makes me think of like an anime. Like, he looks like an anime character here, which is really cool. Like, I really like the vibe that they were going for here. I don't like the chain. I just don't think the chain was necessary. But other than that, I think it's a great picture. This one, I would also put in Worldwide Handsome. Because, yeah, I think it's like a simple picture. He looks stunning. We can see his face for the most part. Yeah, I just like it because it's like a simple picture. And he's got like natural looking hair and makeup style. I like the bracelet that he has around his hand. It looks like a snake. So I like the idea of that, how it's like very simple picture, but then it's like you have that hint of like elegance and glam with the bracelet. So yeah, I really like it. Like, it's a great picture, but it's just not my favorite. And then the last one here, I would put in Cover Boy. I really like what they were trying to go for here. I like the colors. I like how he's got like this big jacket on, but then it's like open so you can see some of his chest. I like how he's got his hand near his face. Like, I like how he looks like he's in the middle of doing something. Like, I like pictures where it's like the person has their hands near their face or they look like they're moving versus pictures where it's like they just sit there or it's just a close-up of the person's face, you know. So I really like this. I like how there's the GQ in the red. It's very eye-catching and bold. Yeah, I love the picture. He looks great. He looks handsome. He looks mature. I feel like it's just like a timeless photo in a way. Like, I feel like this is the kind of photo that could work for any time of the year, except for summer. But yeah, I feel like it's just simple and stunning. And that is my ranking of all the covers. What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree with me? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day. Bye!